News 3 taking action for your health this morning. This week marked World Stroke Day, and it hit home for a local radio personality and her family. You know her as Ambi Renee on 103 Jams. She told me her father became a part of the statistic, 1 in 4 adults suffering a stroke each year. But at just 56 years old, she says her dad suffered 3 strokes in the last year, 2 happening within months of each other during this pandemic. She said it has been difficult to help him bounce back, especially right now with social distancing. She's hoping their story will help save lives. What message do you have to other families about stroke on this World Stroke Day?
So this year especially, put your health first. Don't ignore anything that you may be feeling. Daddy, even though he was feeling okay, he ended up telling us later that he felt really fatigued and he didn't really pay it any mind. So I would just say, pay attention to your body. And to get there and see him having a stroke, it was the scariest thing. His speech was slurred. He couldn't, no words were forming anymore. Like whatever he was trying to say, it just wasn't making sense. But it's just been a journey because you aren't able to be there with him, and physically. And so having to love him from a distance and encourage him from a distance, you never know who you're around that might be a carrier and just not showing symptoms. And because he's experienced so much this year, just with multiple strokes, I don't want to risk, exposing him to anything. So I'd rather still encourage you over the phone and love you from a distance. And he knows I talk to this man every day.
She says she is a daddy's girl. Now, she says her father right now does not have the use of the left side of his body, but he is in physical therapy, and they hope he will improve in the months to come. A big reason that her father is still alive is how quickly he got to the hospital. So knowing the signs and symptoms of a stroke and acting fast is key. We have a list of those signs and symptoms up right now inside this story at WTKR.com.
They have no